Today we are going to talk about cars again.
今日はまた車についてお話ししたいと思います。
You know why?
なんででしょう。
Because we're in a car.
車の中にいるからでございます。
So we thought we'd discuss the differences between cars here and cars in the UK.
日本とイギリスの車の違いについて話したいと思います。
Woo! You didn't translate. And I know that you might be like, oh, all cars are the same. But honestly, like coming over here, they're definitely different.
車ってどこも一緒なんじゃないのって思うかもしれないけど、来たら違ったらしいです。
Like, the first thing that any British person would notice when they came here is that cars are like really boxy here.
最初に気がつくことは、日本の車はなんかボックス、箱みたいな形してる。
Yeah, right? It's like they want to fit the perfect size into like a parking space, right?
パーキングとかにもしっかり収まるような形にしたい。
I mean, I think it's clever, but when I first arrived, I was like, they are so ugly. I thought every car was just so ugly.
あんまりかっこいいとは思わなかった。
Right? Like, you know, you got a big car with a nice nose and stuff. I don't know, it's cool.
Nose.
Yeah, I
Do
don't
they
know.
have nose?
I feel like the front of a car is like a nose, right?
鼻がかっこいい鼻がついてたり。
But like, Japan just cuts off the nose.
日本はその鼻を切り取ってるみたいです。
And, you know, Japan loves a big nose, so that's silly.
Yes. 日本人は大きい鼻が好きなんですか？
Yeah, I always get complimented for having a big nose.
ジョーはよく鼻が高いと鼻が高い
You can't say that about the cars.
褒められるけど、車は褒めれない。鼻がないから。
But what else is different? Oh, and also colors.
色。
Yeah, okay, so what is with the obsession with white cars here?
日本人は白色に取り憑かれてる。
There's so many, right? Like, it's kind of hilarious when you come up to like a convenience store and you park and there's like 6 white cars in a row.
コンビニに行って面白いのはこう白い車が6個ぐらい並んでたりすることがある。
It's like a family gathering or something of like boring cars.
つまらない車の家族の集まりみたい。
Like, don't get me wrong, if you look after your car really well, give it a nice clean, a white car can look like fresh and cool.
すごいメンテナンスというかなんか掃除とかしっかりしてたら白色かっこいいピカピカで。
But we live in Kagoshima.
鹿児島に僕たちはいるので。
Well, there's a volcano that erupts like every day.
桜島の噴火があって結構灰が。
Yeah, so I just don't. What's the logic?
だからちょっと白い色は大変です。
And like, I don't know, I feel like in England people have different coloured cars. You have like a blue car, a red car, even a yellow.
いろんな色の車があるイギリスでは。
I don't know if I've ever seen a yellow car.
I've seen some. 珍しいけどちょっとあるぐらいかな。
Like we have a game in England because yellow is probably the rarest type of car.
イギリス？Here?
No, in England we have it.
イギリスでも黄色は珍しい、一番珍しい。
Yeah, we're not that. It's not so rare that you can't play this game though. But it's just a game where you go yellow car and then you punch the person next to you.
黄色いゲームがあって黄色い車を見たら
Punch. It's just a thing like because they're rare. If you see a yellow car, it's like unicorn, like yellow. So you can punch someone.
What the game is it?
It's just yellow car.
黄色い
It's
車
called yellow car.
イエローカーっていうゲーム。
It's not.
黄色い車を見たら
I didn't-
パンチする。
I didn't say it was a good game.
面白いゲームではないとは言ってない。
But yeah, so basically we win. I don't know. There's just a lot more colors of cars in England.
いろんな色の車があるらしいです。
Like when I came here, I got a blue car.
ジョーはここ来た時青い車を買いました。
And everyone would tell me, like, I know when you pass me in the street kind of thing. Like,
すれ違ったら分かるって。
Yeah.
ジョーって
Because they're like, oh, blue car.
いや、すぐ分かるね。
Everyone has the same car.
みんなそうね、黒とか白とかが多いから、
Yeah.
シルバーとかね。
That's why we decided to get a red car.
だから赤い車にしました。
It's like, it's a more unique color, but it's still acceptable.
まあ赤もそういう色よりは珍しいけど、まあよくある色かな。
Yeah.
It's not like bright red.
No,
It's dark red.
it's like a blood red.
なんか血の色みたいな。
Yeah.
Red wine.
Yeah. Red wine stain.
シミ。赤ワインのシミみたいな色してる。
What else is different? Oh, I suppose one thing is like the whole K car culture. That's very different. That took me ages to get my head around.
K カー、軽自動車の文化。
Yeah, like, so what, K cars have lower tax because they're lower emission or something, or lower
そのなん
speed
か
or
税金とかが違う、安くできるね、決まりがあるからそのサイズで作られてるのかな。
Oh, and okay, so yeah, that's the thing. But also, people don't like keeping old cars here, right?
あとは日本ではそんなに古い車に乗ってない。
Right?
I don't know.
I'm pretty sure. Like, I remember when I first came here, I was like, I'll just take a really old car. And people were like, you shouldn't do that because, like, Shaken would just be so crazy expensive and stuff. That it's just not worth it. People just will only use a car for about 10 years or something, and then they just get, and then that car just gets killed, kind of thing.
その古い車になるとどんどんなんか車検高くなる、税金とか保険とか
I think everything, yeah.
高くなっていくのかな。ちょっと詳しくないけど。
Like, there's that thing, I remember, my old car, it got to, it was a good car, but one thing was really broken. Right?
昔のその古い車だったけど、で一つ調子が悪くなった。
Yeah, the alternator broke, didn't it?
オートメーターってやつが
The charger, basically.
チャージャー。
But what is it? It's the idea that, like, the Shaken, like, fixing it would be more than the Shaken or something. There's like there's a money situation, isn't it, where it's like, oh, it's better to just get rid of it.
もうなんか、それ修理するよりもなんか売った方がいいとか、なんか車検が
Like, it's not worth anything. Ah, that's it. You can't sell it if the Shaken. I don't remember. Something about Shaken.
まあ修理するよりも買い替えた方がいいみたいな。
Yeah, it's definitely like there was, when I got that problem, it was around Shaken time anyway, and we were just like, oh, we'll just get it fixed. But it ended up being that the fixing would just be so crazy expensive.
そうそう、高かった。修理するのが高いから、もう車検が近づいて修理しないといけないんだったらもう売りましょうかっていうことになったの。
Yeah, and like in England, I remember when I was a kid, we had really old cars, and my dad would spend his weekend just fixing them. Like, it's very common to like fix your own car or go to a cheap place to fix it in England.
イギリスではそのジョーのお父さんとかは週末とかに自分で車修理して古い車を修理してた。
Yeah, so it's definitely more of a culture to keep old cars.
古い車をより持つ文化があるらしいです。
I think I've met one person here who was like proud of having a car for like 20 years.
こっちで20年とかそれ以上も乗ってる人一人ぐらいしか見てないって友達で。
And everyone thought he was really weird for that.
他の人は、なんか普通じゃないと思ってた。
So yeah, car culture is definitely very different.
車違う。
Another one. I got another one. This one's a big one.
大きい
You have
違い。
TVs in your car.
テレビが 日本では車についてる
When I first came here, I just thought that was the most ludicrous thing in the world. You're driving and there's like Japanese TV. Some guy getting excited over how delicious his ramen is, shouting at you from the dashboard.
最初日本来た時に車の中に日本のテレビが映ってて、そのラーメンがどんだけ美味しいかについて語ってた。
So distracting though. Like that would never happen in England.
ああ、確かにその気が散るよね。確かに。
That brings me to another difference. There's so many differences.
違いがいっぱいある。
That's probably because here all the cars are automatic, right?
ああ、こっちはオートマが多いですね。
Whereas in England, it's the other way around. Pretty much every car is manual.
マニュアルが多い。
Which is it takes more effort and concentration to do manual.
ああ、労力と集中力がより必要になる。
Yeah. I always, when I came here, I was like really nervous to learn to drive here, but it took like all of 2 seconds because cars are like go-karts here.
こっちで最初日本来た時に運転するの怖かったけども、もう秒ですぐ慣れた。ゴーカートみたいだった。
Yeah, it's so easy.
簡単。
And I really wanted a manual car because I didn't want to forget how to do it.
ああ、マニュアルカーにも乗りたかった。その忘れそうだから。
But it was either I was told the only way to get a manual car was to either get like a really expensive like foreign car, like a sports car almost.
ああ、マニュアルカー買いたかったらなんかそういうスポーツカーとか。
Or a truck.
かトラック。
Yeah. So I can either be like, you know, K truck.
軽トラ。
Or I can get like sports car. So it's really the whole spectrum there.
軽トラかスポーツカーかしか選べなかった。
So what happened is that I moved here, couldn't get that car, and now I have indeed forgotten how to drive manual.
こっちにもう引っ越して、そういうマニュアル買えなかったからもう忘れました。
Oh well. I like automatic, it's fine.
オートマが、楽ですね。
But yeah,
いいですね。
see, there's so many differences, and I have more, but I'm going to stop now. But there are loads of differences.
もう違いはたくさんありすぎて、もうここら辺でストップしとく。
Yeah. Sorry, we might be boring you with our car chat, so we're probably going to go now.
もう車のことばっか話しても飽きたかな。
Okay. Say bye bye.
バイバイ。
Bye bye.